Hello, I'm John Owens, and I want to thank you for stopping by to find out more about the GDPR Turbo Pack that we created here at the Kiwi Dreams Group in order to empower solopreneurs and small to medium business owners to get themselves compliant with the requirements of the General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR, and in doing so protect themselves from mega fines. Before I go into detail on the power of the GDPR Turbo Pack, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a consultant, coach, mentor, author and speaker, and I have a passion for helping businesses remove unwanted complexity and do things in the simplest and most powerful ways possible. I spent over 30 years working with businesses of all sizes, from mom and pop high street stores to multinational corporations in 9 different countries on both sides of the globe, helping them to achieve this. Now, during that time, I've trained thousands of people in special techniques that enable them to bring the power and simplicity to the heart of their business and enjoy stress-free business lives. I've written a series of books on these techniques that are sold in 15 countries across the world. Now, it's this passion for removing complexity that sparked the team here at Kiwi Dreams Group to create the GDPR Turbo Pack, especially to empower solopreneurs and small to medium business owners to get themselves GDPR compliant. When we started looking at the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, for our own business, GDPR had already become a subject surrounded by jargon and complexity. And this made us wonder if it was going to be possible for any small to medium business to successfully implement it. So we did some research and spoke to some GDPR experts that we had in our network, and we discovered that although GDPR can be made to seem complicated, it is, when approached properly, essentially simple. And it is that essential simplicity that we've built into the GDPR Turbo Pack so that you too can build that simplicity and power into your business. Now, applying the GDPR Turbo Pack in your business will transform you from a GDPR novice to a GDPR savvy business owner with a business that is fully GDPR compliant. So effective is the Turbo Pack that it will enable you to achieve all of this without having to learn any additional special skills or having to pay for expensive external GDPR consultancy. The Turbo Pack gives you your very own GDPR project in a box that tells you everything you need to know to keep your business off the GDPR hit list and firmly and safely on the GDPR fit list. All of the GDPR knowledge that you need to know is built into the GDPR Turbo Pack product. If you simply follow the Turbo Pack instructions, you'll be guided step by step through all of the tasks required to get your business fully GDPR fit, with all of the evidence you need in order to demonstrate this to the regulators should they ever ask you. The GDPR Turbo Pack will enable you to know exactly what GDPR is all about and how it applies to your business. What you need to do to make your GDPR business compliant. Where's the best place to start? The best order in which to do things. What you need to record along the way and the best way to do this. How to create a privacy statement for your business. And how to know that you've done your GDPR project correctly, and how to know when you've finished. So what does the pack contain? Well, it actually includes all of the following resources. A workbook that guides you step by step through everything that you need to do and shows you the best order in which it should be done. A pre-formatted spreadsheet showing you what you need to write down as you go along and how best to write this down. An example of a completed spreadsheet from a real business showing you how it ought to look in your spreadsheet. Membership of a closed Facebook page where you'll be able to ask and get answers to any aspect of using the GDPR Turbo Pack in your own business. a video interview with GDPR expert Darryl O'Brien on the fundamentals of GDPR, a GDPR checklist for solopreneurs and small to medium business owners created by GDPR expert Axel Twoika, and a video interview with Axel in which he describes exactly what GDPR means for solopreneurs and small to medium business owners around the globe. But more important than what the Turbo Pack contains is what it does for your business. If you work through all of the activities in the GDPR Turbo Pack, you will end up with your business fully GDPR compliant and with a complete set of documentation to show the regulators, should they ever come calling, exactly what you did to achieve this. And that could save you from bankruptcy, because the fines for non-compliance are astronomical, up to 20 million euro, that's 23 million US dollars, or up to 4% of your global turnover, whichever is the greater. So there you have it. The GDPR Turbo Pack is especially designed to empower solopreneurs and small to medium business owners to get themselves GDPR safe and keep themselves GDPR safe. And we are so confident that it will do this for you that we are giving you a 7-day money-back guarantee. That means you can get hold of the GDPR Turbo Pack, look through it, inspect it, look at all of its elements, and if you feel within 7 days that you feel it's not value for money, just simply email us, tell us, and we'll refund the purchase price in full. Thank you for your time, and I really look forward to joining you on your GDPR journey. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.